I think he's just pulled up, Ted. The good news is he can only afford a crappy blue Ford Cortina. Imagine going around in that thing.
That's my car.
All right. Still.
Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with some lovely, amazing Father Ted. Season 3, episode 6 was so good. It was Father Ted kicking Bishop Brennan up the ass. That was absolutely unbelievable. This is season 3, episode 7. Let's go. Night of the Nearly Dead.
It really is extraordinary. Strange, short emissions, which the patient shouts out, seemingly involuntarily. Dark! Arps! Arps! Bronze! Girls!
Dougal, there's nothing on. Why don't you read a book or something?
All right.
No, Dougal, read a different book.
Actually, Ted, it's been a few minutes. I'll see if there's anything good on now.
Honestly, Dougal, you've got to broaden your mind a little bit.
What are you reading anyway?
Actually, I'm rereading it. William Shatner, Tech Wars.
Is William Shatner from... Is it from Star Wars? No, is it Star Wars or Star Trek? Yeah, let me know. Is that right? Let me know, thank you.
Oh no, this Egypt.
My lovely Mayo mummy, so gentle and so wise, rocking on your rocking chair, baking cakes and pies. My lovely Mayo mummy, my lovely, lovely Mayo mum.
It's Owen! Oh, Father, isn't he lovely? He's a brilliant dancer as well.
Now, it's time to announce the winner of my fabulous poetry competition.
Oh.
You had to write a poem about me, and the prize is that I call round to the winner's house for a lovely cup of tea.
God, can you imagine that? Oh, God.
So over I go to my poetry corner. Okay, here it is. This week's winner. Owen McLove is his name. Singing songs is his game. Someday I will say hello, and for a cup of tea we will go. And the winner is Mrs. O'Neill from Kildare. And it's
I'm from Kildare. Oh. Again, I feel like this is one reason why I love watching this show. It just, it takes me back, man. Like little stuff that I see on this show just brings me back every single time. Like, cause you don't hear about Kildare on TV at all. Only if I'm watching Father Ted. Right now I'm only reacting to 2 TV shows, which is Still Game. Obviously, Still Game is a big Scottish TV show. Still Game and Father Ted. But whenever I hear anything about Athlone, because I went to college in Athlone, everyone about Kildare, obviously I grew up in Kildare, about the Curragh, because the Curragh is not far from me. I used to work in the Curragh when I was about 14, 15. It just brings back so much memories. I love Ireland, and like I said to you guys earlier, I can't wait to actually start doing a tour of Ireland, going to different, I'm sure there's some little islands in Ireland. There has to be. Am I going crazy? There has to be, because right now I'm going to Scotland. I'm visiting a lot of places in Scotland. I'm going to different islands, but yeah, it'd be so cool to do that for Ireland as well. I never really explored Ireland when I was living there. I live in Birmingham now. I've lived there for like 6-7 years now. But yeah, it'd be good to actually go back and not just go to your Dublin, Cork City, Kerry, Limerick. None of that. I want to go to places that people don't really go to. In the countryside, like Kildare, places like that. Yeah, so yeah, do comment down below, and hopefully I'll be doing the tour of Ireland very soon. Let's get back to this.
Here, she's 110 years old. And she also asks me what my favourite things in the world are. And I'd have to say, well, jumpers and cakes. Oh no, what's this? It's a little puppy with a broken paw. I'd better go home and nurse it back to health. Goodbye, everybody.
Hard luck, Mrs. Doyle. Maybe next time.
There There's one of his songs reminds me of the time my husband... I've said too much. I just go and listen to his latest album. He's brilliant.
Women.
Where?
No, I mean women.
All right, yeah. Women.
Tja. You can't live with them and you can't live without them.
Yeah. But there definitely aren't any women in here.
No, you're fine. Do you know what? I could write a poem and send it into that show. Let's be honest, the poetry Mrs. Doyle writes is bound to be hopeless.
What would you write about?
Dougal, inspiration can come from so many places.
Sorry. I don't know why, but that geezer when I was knocking the door, why it looks like a ball sack. It was like, I don't know why. Sorry, I don't. Look at that. It looks like a pair of fucking ball sack. Look at this. Sorry. I don't know why. My brain is so weird. Look at this. Look at that. It looks like fucking. Obviously, now it doesn't look like it. But when I seen it earlier, sorry. I'm so sorry. Ball bag. Sorry.
No. Father Nolan was in the gas explosion. He punched a hole in his chest the size of a football. When they found him afterwards, they were only able to identify him by his dental records.
Poor Father Nolan.
Yes, he's very low at the moment. Calm down, Mrs. Doyle. What was that again?
Oh, my club has come to Craigie Hall. He's come to Craigie Hall and he read out my poem.
Your poem. Well, I wrote it as a surprise, but it was my poem.
No, it's mine.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Doyle. I don't think so. What was the first line?
Owen McLove has a happy face.
That's not my poem.
No, it's mine.
I'm hugely confused, Ted. The only thing I can think of that must have happened is that Mrs. Doyle's poem was better than yours. But that couldn't be, could it? That your poem was actually worse than Mrs. Doyle's. That just couldn't happen, could it, Ted? Could it?
When's he coming? When's he coming? Tell us.
I can't. It's a secret.
Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Sunday.
I wouldn't want anybody to know. You won't tell anyone, will you?
I swear I won't tell anyone. May I be struck down with every disease that it is known for a middle-aged woman to suffer from. And you and I know, Mrs. Doyle, that's a hell of a lot of diseases.
I felt like, oh, Oh God, I lied. Oh my God, sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like if you didn't grow up in Ireland, you probably wouldn't get some of these jokes. Again, I feel like I relate to this so much because just growing up, your neighbors, people you see, you go to your local shop, you go to your Centra, you go to your Spa, your Lidl, your Audi. These are the kind of people you'd see. This literally, you see people, trying to get loads of tea bags. That's what they look forward to, buying as much tea bags. So they just love the tea. I'm not really a big fan of tea. I prefer coffee. I like coffee. But yeah, I relate to it so much because I've seen it happen. I've been to people's houses where this is what I see when I go to their houses. This is what they look forward to seeing. I remember, was it Jedward? When Jedward was doing, I think they went to X Factor. I think they were shite in X Factor. People loved them because, of their personality and everything. But I remember there was a time where everyone absolutely loved Jedward. And what's that geezer? Niall Oran. When he went to X Factor, everyone loved him. I think is it from Mullingar or Tullamore? But everyone from not West Midlands, everyone from the Midlands back then claimed to be like, yeah, I know Niall Oran's cousins, friends, brothers, dogs. Everyone just wanted to be part of that. That's why I love the Irish culture. For everyone is gonna, if you're Irish, they're gonna support you. That's what I absolutely love about the Irish culture. And again, I can't wait to start traveling around. Let's go.
I think he's just pulled up, Ted. The good news is he can only afford a crappy blue Ford Cortina. Imagine going around in that thing.
That's my car.
All right. Still, you know what I mean.
Mrs. Doyle, he's here.
Is this the place? What is it? Some kind of mental hospital?
No, it's a parochial house. This week's winner is the priest's housekeeper. Better prepare the ground.
So what's the story then? Do I have to walk to the door?
Yes.
I have to walk to the door myself.
Yes, Owen, you have to walk to the door yourself.
Sorry, is it me or it looks like Dougal and it's acting like Dougal a bit? I'm getting Dougal's personality off him. It's just me.
Mr. McLove will not allow any photographic record of the event apart from one official picture for advertising purposes. Mr. McLove will not sign autographs in ink. Mr. McLove is not an equal opportunities employer. Hello.
Hello, is Patsy there?
Yes, Owen, this is Patsy.
This is Owen here. I'm in the hall now. Is someone going to let me in or will I knock on the door?
Now, Dougal, he's our guest. Let's do this for Mrs. Doyle.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Owen McLove. That's who I am.
Hello, Owen. You're very welcome.
Right, well, I leave you alone then.
I'll talk to these two.
Yes, Owen.
What'll I do if the old one says something and I don't know what to say back to him?
I don't know.
What about the thick looking one? He's looking at me weird.
Owen!
I smell wee. Where's that from? It's this one here. This one smells a wee.
Best step away there.
So where's the winner then so I can go home and have me tea?
Actually, you can have your tea here. Mrs. Doyle!
Hello. Brilliant. She fell on her arse. $58, $59, $60. Right, that's your 20 minutes up. I'm off. Don't try to stop me.
Owen, did you enjoy your tea?
But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I want.
Do you know what's crazy? I've seen people like this in real life, like all these big personalities, influencers, whatever you call it, celebrities, and it's so sad when you see them, act like this to people that look up to them, because literally you don't realize the changes you make to people's life. Like I get messages, like obviously I'm not like a big influencer, I'm not like a big YouTuber. I've got 20,000 subscribers now. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, that aside, it's that if someone, when I meet people, you know, in the real world, because this is not the real world, when I'm outside and someone says, Eddie, I love watching your videos, that makes my day. I'm like, thank you so. That like, wow, that really, I could be there chanting you for like 2-3 hours, just chatting about life and everything. So when I see people that don't appreciate, people that, you know, love what they do, people that support them, it's like, oh, like that's just mean. That's just rude. Like all you have to do is spend 5-10 minutes of your time just to be nice. Because then you don't realize that memory of them having that 5-10 minutes, that's gonna be a big thing for them for the rest of their life. That's what they're gonna tell their friends, their family, you know, their cousins, their aunts, wherever. Because I've seen that happen to me. I've met so much celebrities, and when it comes, I prefer meeting probably footballers because I love football. And there's been some footballers that I've met in real life. I'm like, wow, like I've been starstruck, and when I met them, they were so nice to me, and then that memory is just so nice. But when someone is not nice to you, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It's terrible. But yeah, let's see what this geezer's gonna do. At least have a quick chat with Mrs. Doyle. She's a big fan. Don't be rude. Come on.
Go now. It's getting dark.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you? It's only because the sun goes. There's this. It's got something to do with clouds.
I want to get out. How do you get out?
Owen, before you go, was there another poem that was very good this week?
What? No.
Are you sure?
The only other one I remember was from this lunatic. We had to call the police in because it was so demented.
No, that couldn't be it, no.
Anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you now because I don't know what else to say to you. Hello, is Patsy there?
I mean, you don't need to keep talking to me on the mobile, you know. I'm right beside you.
What? This is a very bad line. Patsy?
Oh, no, not again.
Ladies, go on home now. Nothing to see here.
Go away, you big pile of dirty old biddies.
I'm afraid we can't stay around to chat. I have a very important baptism tomorrow. The baby has a very big head, and it may not fit in the font.
It's like a big tide of jam coming towards us, but jam made out of old women.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I think we better get back in the house.
Go away. I don't want to catch the menopause.
That's my hand. Try hitting the women's hands.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Ted.
What a legend.
Hello? Hello? The battery's dead. What about your phone?
They've cut the lines.
They lie in wait like wolves. The smell of blood in their nostrils. Waiting. Interminably waiting. And then...
He's right, Ted.
What do they want?
I think they just want to mother him. To be honest, he's got nobody to blame except himself. I mean, when you've got album covers like this, you know, you're just asking for trouble.
I'm no good at judging the size of crowds, but I'd say there's about 17 million of them out there.
Definitely no good.
I'm hungry. Where's the jam?
You're not supposed to eat before your dinner.
You shut up. I'm Owen McLove. I can do what I like. I've got a terrible secret.
Do you?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Owen,
What?
don't eat the jam from the jar.
You leave me alone. I can have you killed.
Get him!
I was just cleaning the spoon.
I can't stand it. They're so quiet. Why are they so quiet?
Patsy.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's all right, she's one of us. What? 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 Yes, yes. Owen, Mrs. Doyle wants to know, would you like a cake?
Who?
Mrs. Doyle, this woman here.
All right.
It's banana. She says she knows it's her favourite.
Oh, God, yeah, I love that. I'll eat that. No one else is getting any. This is all for me. What's going on?
Oh, my God.
What's happening? I'm scared.
I don't know how to tell you this, but Mrs. Doyle, in an unusual move, has baked a jumper in the cake.
I'm going to get sick. This is terrible. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm not wearing a cake jumper. This is horrible. Yuck!
Please shout.
I'll eat the cake, though.
We have to get him out of here. You know what we need? Something to lead them away from him so he can escape. Some kind of misleading event, but I mean, what could it be?
I know, a diversion. That's what it's called, a diversion.
I know what it's called. I didn't ask what it's called. I want to know what the diversion should be. Come on, ideas.
Think! Arse! Down!
Yes, thank you, Father Jack. I think we need more concrete ideas than that. What do old women like?
Do you know what they really, really love, Ted? A big game of bingo. Why don't we just lure them into some kind of giant bingo game?
Right. How would we do that?
Well, we could print up some bingo cards on our printing press and then we... Oh.
Yes, it's the lack of a printing press that lets us down there, Dougal. Or bingo balls, or a microphone, or in fact, any bingo paraphernalia at all.
Damn, so near and yet so far.
No way! Go on home, shoo!
Oh, Father, we just wanted to tell you that was a brilliant mass you did last Sunday.
Oh, well, thank you. I was very happy with the sermon, actually.
Oh, yes. How did it start again?
Let's see, what was it? I think it was the actor Nick Berry who said...
Sorry, Father. We can't hear you very well through the window.
Right. I think it was the actor Nick Berry who said that...
Oh, there he is. He's asleep. Oh, isn't he lovely? Oh.
You're not listening to my sermon at all!
What's going on? Why is the window open?
Can't hold it back! Upstairs! Get upstairs!
Oh, God. What are we going to do now?
What are we going to do? I'm not so worried for ourselves, Father, but the little ones, they have their whole lives ahead of them.
Ladies, it's after 7 o'clock. I think your husbands might be wondering where their breakfasts are.
Mrs. Doyle's right. Remember last year, Mrs. Dunn? Your husband tried to wash a cup and burnt the house down. And Mrs. Collins, when Mr. Collins tried to make the bed on his own and lost a leg. Surely you can't let them get through a day on their own. Go on home.
Can I have this duck? Right, we're off.
Owen, did you have those suitcases with you when you came?
No, they're yours. I just liked a lot of stuff here, so I thought I'd pack it up and take it off with me.
Oh, that's very cheeky.
Well, I'm taking everything, and that's that. Come on, Patsy.
I'm sorry he's been so much trouble, Father. I think a lot of it has to do with his problem.
Oh, yes, you mentioned something about that earlier. What is his problem?
I have no willy.
Don't you have something to say to Mrs. Doyle?
Oh, thanks for the cake, Jumper. There's bloody cake bits all over the place.
Father, you've been so kind to us. Would you like to come up to the show next week? Father Maguire was telling me you're always trying to get on television.
No, that's not true.
It is true, Ted. You're always trying to get on television. You told me it was your #1 ambition in the world.
Did I? I might have said that. Joking, probably. Anyway, I actually couldn't be bothered.
There's a new part in the show. We get an audience member up to take part in a quiz. There's a cash prize.
I'll do it.
Well, Father, you've got 4 out of 5 right on your specialist subject, William Shatner's Tech Wars. So, if you get the general knowledge question right, the £500 will be yours. Oh no, people will think this is rigged. John Paul II. What was his name before he became Pope?
Do you know what's so sad about this, yeah? Like, I remember I saw the comments from the last episode, and someone said, because this is episode 7, isn't it? Yeah, episode 7, sorry. Someone said he died 2 weeks after filming episode 6, which is so, I think, is he 2 weeks or a week after? And apparently, the geezer that played Bishop Brennan refused to watch the episode there when he kicked him up the ass. Because it's just so sad. This guy, he would have, Dermot, that's his real name, isn't it? Dermot, I think. He would have achieved so much. Such a brilliant actor. And I'm sure he was a comedian. He was a comedian first with Dougal, the guy that played Dougal. Legend. May his soul continue to rest in peace. What a guy. But yeah, I absolutely love this TV show. I'm not sure how many episodes is left, but I'll try and make sure I finish it and finish Still Game as well, and then start exploring, traveling around Scotland, Ireland, Wales, just the whole UK in general, and then obviously Ireland. And God knows, you might see me in America, you might see me in the rainforest, in the Amazon forest, the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, you never know. Explore life, live life to the fullest, and also the fact that it's Men's Mental Awareness Month. So yeah, don't be afraid if you're feeling somehow. Talk to people. Don't be shy. Life is too short. Just, say what's in your mind. It's good to cry. If you want to cry, be emotional. It's okay. We all laugh together. We're all going to cry together. Your family's there for you. Don't feel like you're ever alone. There's always someone there to listen to you. You're not alone. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.